So for today, I'm going to show you a really nice stretch sequence. This stretch sequence is going to be primarily for the hamstrings, but we're going to open up a few other things while we're at it as well. So first step is you need to have something fairly high to put your leg up onto. What I'm using here is a glute ham raise bench. This is fairly advanced. This is going to put my leg up at a pretty high angle, so you're probably not going to start with this. You might be starting with something that's more like a bench height or chair height. But your first step for this is to get your leg up on your platform and get it straightened out. None of this little bend at the knee stuff. Also note the orientation of my bottom leg. You don't want your bottom leg turned out with your toe pointed away from you. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but if you come here, you will notice, and by here I mean with the toe pointed more straight forward, you will immediately feel more of a stretch in these hamstrings. Okay? So your first step with this is going to be just getting a nice stretch. And you're going to do that by leaning forward. Think about trying to take your head and chest down towards your knee, or maybe trying to move forward towards your toe. Either way works. We're going to hang on to this for, when you do this on your own, I would recommend doing it for a solid minute and just getting really, really comfortable here. Okay, once that minute has passed, the next step, step 2, is we're going to work on trying to contract this hamstring. Okay, by contracting this hamstring and building some tension in there, we can actually trick this muscle into stretching a little bit farther than we got it the first time. Now we're going to contract the hamstring by putting a little bit of a bend in our knee and pulling our heel back towards us as we scoop out. So we're doing kind of a little quarter hamstring curl. And really, really important to make sure that you're using the hamstring. Should be feeling that kind of right through here. If you're feeling it in the back of the calf, that's another issue. But this isn't a good drill. You're not using your hamstring if you're feeling it in the back of the calf. All right, so let's say we're going to do 10 of these little squeezes. And when I'm squeezing here, I'm pulling my knee up towards the ceiling. Notice what I'm doing here. I'm squeezing my glute on this bottom leg, which gives me a nice little bonus stretch on this hip. Squeeze the glute, pull. Squeeze the glute, pull. Once you've got 8, maybe 10 of those, you should be feeling a pretty good burn in that hamstring. And now from here, we can get a little bit more effective stretch. And you can see that I immediately am getting more distance out of the stretch. This is good because I am not warmed up. I am absolutely cold this morning. I haven't done anything except for maybe train a couple of clients. So yeah, I mean, you can see that I've got the ability to get my knee to my forehead, which is really, really good. Feels nice. Okay. Next thing that we can do, another little bonus stretch we can get a really nice lat stretch and QL stretch through here. If we kind of side bend a little bit and think about rainbowing the arm over and pulling the arm forward towards the toe. Should be feeling that through here. If you're tight through there, then we get this nice side bend which opens up through there. That's my stretch sequence for the hamstrings. Go ahead, try it out. Make sure to get all three stages. First stage is stretch, second stage is the contract, and then the third stage is stretch again.